in general terms, I think you can find quite a lot of information about how we see the progressive lifting of restrictions towards different categories of travelers and different member states and regions of member states, depending on the epidemiological situation and on other considerations. As well in the documents that we adopted on the 13th of May regarding the progressive restoration of free movement in Europe and progressive lifting of restrictions and of course non-discrimination against in terms of nationality and also in terms of the different areas of the EU that are in a similar epidemiological situation is a key principle in this regard.
Thank you. Any other questions for Adalbert on the issue of borders? I do not see any other questions for you. So, Mose, I think you wanted to come back on another issue. Press speak, Mose. Okay, perhaps this is simply a technical issue. Do we have any other questions for us today? My screen has frozen. Tommaso.
What happened? Okay.
Mose, okay, go ahead.
Mose, okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
Mose, try again. Press speak and speak. I think the system is telling us you've used all your quota of questions for today. Tommaso, we move to you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you for the floor. It's just a question on an health issue. It concerns borders also, because I've read in a meeting of the advisory forum of the ECDC on March 17, civil servant of the Commission said that among the stuff which was blocked at the borders, there was bone marrow, which is used to cure very serious disease like blood tumors and very serious pathologies. I wonder if the Commission can say if there were any other vital issues which were blocked at the borders during the first phase of border closures, uncoordinated border closures, and also if you have any comment about this, because from this fact, I presume that you have dealt with huge problems and serious problems. Thank you so much.
Stefan.
Hello. It's of course very important that medicines and medical supplies and all the supplies that we need in the context of our fight against the corona pandemic can cross borders, which is, by the way, one of the reasons why we adopted very early in the process border guidelines, which is also one of the reasons why we adopted the Green Lanes guidelines, which make it possible to make sure that the crossing of such essential medicines and supplies can be guaranteed, because we're talking about medical elements here, and so through these guidelines, the Commission obviously tried to ensure that no such problems can arise at the borders.
Thank you, Stefan. I do not see any other questions, so we will close for today.